Now, this past weekend, there was this in and out shooter that really just got my attention. I don't know nothing about it. I actually wanted to react to it on live and see what the hell is going on. Right. So why you bother me? But I'm doing it. Okay. How about yourself? I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you talking for once. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But there's this in and out shooter that happened this past weekend. I just want to see what the hell is going on. Let's see what's going on, bro.
We are learning new details this morning after a shooting at an In-N-Out in Twin Falls, Idaho. That's southeast of Boise.
The city says 3 people were killed and 7 others injured.
What's happening? What's happening?
What happened?
What's happening?
Shoot. Go. Just go. Go.
Videos taken by two witnesses there show 2 men.
Oh my God, I got to say that as a thumbnail, man. What? What is this dude? What?
And with guns outside that restaurant that had just opened last week. Not clear if either of those people pictured in these videos were the suspected gunman who was later found dead. The shooting, though, sent people scrambling from the parking lot, and one woman says she came face to face with the shooter.
As I was running, I faced the shooter head on, and he pointed the gun at me, and I ducked behind a white car just to have some sort of coverage. I saw a pistol on a gun case. I'm guessing that was his, and I didn't have anything to defend myself, so I grabbed the gun and I pulled it back. It was jammed, so I just felt helpless.
That In-N-Out, which had only opened about 10 days ago, is the California-based chain's 4th restaurant in the state of Idaho. In-N-Out says it is working with authorities as they investigate this deadly shooting.
Man,
So yeah, man. Sad to say about this, man. There's this another news report. Harold chicken owner died. Husband took the family business from everybody, man. That's sad, bro. That's sad, man.
Terrifying scene here at the In-N-Out. People running out of the restaurant as well as the drive-thru. That's what was described to me by one witness, and everyone rightfully terrified for their lives. Now, in this video we're about to show by Haley Dorado, she describes seeing the chaos. You can see a woman with children running away from the parking lot. Someone yelling, "Shoot, shoot," in reference to the gun. People crying to call the police. And one woman we spoke with, who did not want to appear on camera, described overhearing the situation while in a nearby store.
She said just the shots just kept coming and coming and coming, and she was surprised because she thought it would be over sooner. And then they kept saying, just don't move, don't move. And
now, I understand that you're scared of the shooter and stuff, and you really don't want to put your identity on the camera. But ma'am, you're still telling. You're still telling. It don't matter what your raggedy shoes. I know you're scared for your life and you don't want your business out there, but you're telling the business, all right?
And then she saw a couple of people start to move, and so many of them just slipped out the side door or the back door or something.
In the press conference with media, Police Chief Matthew Hicks described it as likely the most intense moment for a lot of first responders. None have been called for anything this intense in their lives. And as Abby mentioned, multiple victims were taken to St. Luke's Medical Hospital for treatment. We're hoping to hear a little bit more about their conditions. Anything that we can learn, we will share later.
All right. Yeah, man. Now this right here is the actual recording of somebody recording what happened at the In-N-Out. I don't know why they would actually record this shit. You know, we're in the age of social media where people, if anything happens, people will want to record it and just put it online and get clout off of it. But hey, here it is.
What is happening?
What's happening?
People are running from In-N-Out. Call the police?
What's happening? What's happening?
What happened?
What's happening?
Shoot. Go. Just go. Go.
Man, that
Somebody
shit's
got
scary,
shot?
bro.
There's a shooter at In-N-Out.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Oh my gosh.
Man, why you ain't driving, ma'am?
Everybody's running.
Like she just cruising. Man, look, I'm putting that phone down, man. I'm putting that phone down. You got an in and out shooter, man. All you gonna hear in that car, I bet you put that phone down. Then if you hear some gun shells on that car, come on, bro. What's going on, man?
What the hell? Okay, just go. Get the hell out of here. Oh my gosh. Everybody's crying. What is happening?
All right, man. Hold on. I want to go to the press conference because there's a press conference they had today in shooting press conference. Man, what's y'all thoughts about this, man? This shit is sad, bro. Let's do this one right here.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Stephen Gassert. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Twin Falls Police Department. I would like to introduce several people that are going to join us up here today. Chief Matthew Hicks, Special Agent in Charge Robert Bowles, Sheriff Jack Johnson, Prosecuting Attorney Grant Lobes, Captain Donahue with the Idaho State Police, Mayor Jason Brown, Twin Falls Mayor, and Kelly Franson with St. Luke's. Today we will not be accepting any questions. This will just be a press briefing going over the incidents that happened in and out yesterday. At this point in time, I'd like to introduce Police Chief Matthew Hicks.
Damn, why I keep doing it?
Good afternoon, everybody. We're here today to provide an initial update regarding the incident that occurred yesterday, Saturday, August 1st, 2026, in the area of In-N-Out. We will not be taking any questions at this time, but we remain committed to transparency and will provide updates just as soon as we are able. First, I want to acknowledge the victims, their family, and anybody impacted by this tragic event.
Man, who died?
Our thoughts are with them, and we recognize the fear and concern that this has caused in our community. This remains an active and ongoing investigation. Our priority is to provide the most accurate information available, correct misinformation, direct victims, families, and witnesses and community members to the proper resources. We understand that there are many questions, and we will try to answer as many of those in time as we can. However, because some details cannot be released at this stage, doing so would compromise our investigation.
Man, it's sad.
In review, yesterday at 2:29 p.m., multiple 911 calls were received by the Twin Falls City Communications Center. Dispatchers could hear screaming and reports of gunshots in the background. Officers from our department, along with officers from local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies, all converged to the incident. Fire and medical personnel from the Twin Falls Fire Department and Madge Valley paramedics also responded. First responders faced what was described as one of the most chaotic instances a law enforcement officer can face in their career. Law enforcement began to search for the suspect, as well as assisting medical personnel to the scene safely and providing first aid and transporting those in need to our local hospital. Our department has been in constant contact with the In-N-Out management, and they are actively assisting us in the investigation. At this time, we can confirm that there are multiple victims. Based on the information currently available, there are 3 victims that are deceased.
Damn.
7 others are injured. 2 of those patients have been treated and released. 3 are in stable condition, and 2 are in critical condition.
Damn.
These numbers are preliminary and may be updated as we continue to work with our medical providers, investigators, and partnering agencies. Out of respect for the victims and their families, who have all not been notified at this time, we will not be releasing the identities of them today.
Okay.
I want to thank St. Luke's and their medical staff for their assistance and their extraordinary care during this difficult time. Now, we know there have been multiple comments online about multiple shooters. We can confirm that there was an off-duty state trooper and a citizen who actively engaged the suspect by returning gunfire towards him. We want to take a moment and commend the actions of the off-duty officer and the citizen in their heroic action to stop this incident.
Man, it be people in Walmart walking around with pistols and stuff just because they got the licensing to do it. And this incident right here is a dream for them right here. But in reality, it scares the hell out of me because it might be one of those men that want to do gunfire. Bringing guns on your hip in Walmart is insane, man, in my opinion. Insane. What y'all thoughts about that? About people just walking around with a whole AR-15s on their hip, walking in Dollar General and shit. Letting it be known that they got that thing on them. Man, it's scary, bro.
We believe their actions helped drive the suspect away from the scene, preventing further casualties. We can confirm that in the minutes after law enforcement arriving and beginning their search for the suspect, we had a second officer-involved shooting. No one was injured in that incident, and the Twin Falls police officer involved in that shooting, his actions are now being reviewed by the Jerome Police Department. More information about that incident will be forthcoming in the days to follow. At this time, we can confirm that the suspect, 24-year-old Chad Williams, is deceased from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators are continuing to review the incident timeline, process evidence, and conduct interviews. Detectives are working up on following leads and working with assisting agencies. At this time, we are still working to determine the full set of circumstances in this incident, including the suspect's actions and possible motivations. The Williams family has been notified, and they are fully cooperating with law enforcement. Their hearts are also broken during this time. For those directly impacted, victim services and support services are being actively coordinated. Crisis counselors will be on hand today until 8 p.m. at Rock Creek Elementary School, and we're making arrangements to continue that service throughout the week. We are in the process of working with the FBI.
Lock in for a nigga.
Yo, appreciate
you wondering
that
why
sub.
you ain't made it to the top and ain't got no motion because you won't lock in. Lock in.
Appreciate that sub. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, man.
Victim's website, and we will provide that information as soon as possible. We are asking the public to avoid spreading unverified information. We have seen social media posts identifying the shooter as a gentleman named Amir Manzik. This information is absolutely false. This gentleman has no involvement in this incident whatsoever. We've also seen reports identifying him as a member of a fire department. This is also completely false. Based on the best information we have at this time, we are confident that Mr. Williams acted alone. If you have information related to this incident, please contact our dispatch center at 208-735-4357.
Is it a reward?
If you have any videos, photos, or digital evidence of this incident, we have established a digital media tip line at www.fbi.gov/Twin Falls shooting. Even the smallest detail may be important to our investigation. We want to recognize the quick response of our first responders, dispatchers, medical personnel, and assisting agencies. Their actions were absolutely critical in securing the scene, providing first aid, and supporting the victims and their families. We do want to highlight that we did have another shooting incident in Twin Falls last night. No injuries were reported in that incident. We can also confirm that this incident is not related in any way to the In-N-Out incident.
Then why bring that up? If it's not related to that shooting, why bring that up? Maybe he said that because people are speculating that was connected. But I mean, that could have been just some nigga shit.
In light of yesterday's events, we want to assure the community that our law enforcement services remain available. Today and over the coming days, if you request law enforcement assistance, you may be seeing an officer, a deputy, or a trooper from one of our partnering agencies. Today, Mayor Brown has sworn in members from the Meridian Police Department, the Caldwell Police Department, and the Nampa Police Department to assist the Idaho State Police in patrolling the city of Twin Falls. These officers are here to work alongside our officers and help continue to ensure public safety coverage for our citizens and visitors. The type of call that we have described here today is one of the worst incidences a law enforcement official or first responder can respond to. I want to tell the citizens in Twin Falls how proud they should be of the men and women of law enforcement and their first responders and how they responded to this incident and the bravery they displayed yesterday. Together, our community will get through this. To everyone here in Twin Falls, remain Twin Falls strong and support each other. At this time, I'd like to introduce Special Agent in Charge, Robert Bowles with the FBI.
All right, got the FBI.
Thank you, Chief Hicks. My name is Robert Bowles. I'm the Special Agent in charge of FBI Salt Lake City, which covers Idaho and Utah. First, on behalf of the FBI, our hearts go out to the victims and to everyone affected by yesterday's tragic shooting. To the families who have lost a loved one, we extend our condolences that are deep and heartfelt. There's no adequate words for a loss so profound, and we are truly sorry. The moment we learned what happened yesterday, our special agents and personnel in Boise and Salt Lake City mobilized immediately. We have committed the full weight of our resources to the Twin Falls Police Department, deploying every investigative and intelligence tool at our disposal. Our evidence response teams and victim services specialists are also on the ground, working tirelessly to support both the investigation and those impacted. The FBI's Victim Services Division, which administers the Victim Services Response Team, will be arriving in Twin Falls to work cooperatively with our local, state, and federal agencies to provide crisis assistance and support victims and their families. We are standing shoulder to shoulder with our local partners. We want to ensure a thorough investigation. We know that videos and images relating to the incident are circulating widely on social media. As the chief said, the FBI has established a dedicated media tip line so that the public can share any footage that they may have.
Is
This
there
website
a reward?
Is, again, www.fbi.gov/Twin Falls shooting. Once again, www.fbi.gov/Twin Falls shooting.
Is there a reward?
This is an incredibly painful time for the city of Twin Falls and for our entire community. We remain committed to our partners, the victims, their families, and we will work to get the answers that they deserve. I'll now turn it over to Twin Falls County Sheriff Jack Johnson.
All right.
Thank you. When we talk solidarity, I want to take just a moment. We have our entire city council here, our Board of County Commissioners here. We have representatives from Senator Risch and Crapo's office, as well as a couple of our legislators in the room. This is an event that affects our entire community. Yesterday, our community experienced a tragedy that has shaken us all. On behalf of the men and women of the Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office, Twin Falls County Prosecutor's Office, Coroner's Office, and Board of County Commissioners, I want to extend my deepest and most heartfelt condolences to the families, friends, and loved ones who lost their lives, as well as to those who were injured in today's senseless act of violence in Twin Falls. Our thoughts and prayers are with every person whose life has been forever changed by this heartbreaking event. Incidents like this leave an impact that reaches far beyond the scene. They affect families, co-workers, first responders, and an entire community that now grieves together. While words can never ease the pain of such a loss, we want every victim and every family member to know they are not alone. The people of the Magic Valley will stand with you. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to the law enforcement officers, firefighters, paramedics, dispatchers, emergency medical personnel, hospital staff, and every first responder who answered the call without hesitation. In the face of unimaginable danger and uncertainty, these men and women ran toward the threat to protect others. Their courage, professionalism, and selfless commitment to serving our community reflect the very best of public service.
All right, W press conference. They just commended the people that helped. But yeah, man, that was the best thing for that man to do, is to send himself to the devil, bro. Send himself to the devil. Cause if he would have went to the penitentiary, it would have been over. It would have been over. Over. You hear me?